My name's Adam Hills. Welcome to Spicks and Specks, the music quiz show that recently learnt crowd surfing is not the done thing at the opera. Our two team captains each and every week are the rambunctious Alan Brough and the scrumptious Myf Warhurst. Alan's first guest tonight is an Australian performer who, at the age of 2, wandered on stage at the Royal Albert Hall, stared vaguely at the audience, mumbled incoherently, then stumbled off saying she needed to pee-pee. She was the world's first Ozzy Osbourne tribute act. Welcome back, Jade McRae. Alan's second team member tonight is an English comedian who has appeared in such films as Tropic Thunder and 24-Hour Party People, but is best known for creating the character of Alan Partridge, an incompetent, self-centred and vaguely delusional TV host. He taught me everything I know. Please welcome Steve Coogan. This first guest tonight is the lead singer of a ska band that spent 214 weeks in the UK charts in the 80s. Our House, House of Fun, One Step Beyond, Baggy Trousers, It Must Be Love, It Can Only Be One Man. From Madness, please welcome Suggs. Myth's final guest tonight is an English comedian who once had 24 cases of vodka delivered to his hotel room. If you know him, you'll know that was a quiet night in. Welcome back, Steve K Amos. Now, firstly, Suggs, thank you so much for coming to the show.
You're very welcome.
We've tracked down, firstly, the clip for It Must Be Love.
Great.
It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love.
I was rather disturbed watching your Australian television to discover they're now using that to promote nappies.
Did you not know?
No, I was sitting in my hotel room eating those Pringles, you know, trying to get the porn channel to work. And there it was.
With Pringles? With Pringles. Pringles and porn?
What's your Pringles?
You can't stop.
That's very... You can't stop.
Now...
Don't you sell something in the UK, though, that you're on an ad selling...
Oh, I knew someone was going to say that.
What was it? What was it?
Records, culture, fun, intelligence.
No.
Fish fingers.
Awesome. When I met Steve a little while ago in the radio studio, and I was so nervous when I met him that I referred to him as Tony, which is Tony Wilson from Factory Records.
24-Hour Party People.
24-Hour Party People, and I was so ashamed.
I'd say it as a tribute to my comedian-like acting skills.
I apologise for
No, it was just I was so pleased when you didn't refer to me as Captain Birdseye.
But at least you lot were in the kind of zone. Oh, God, you would like this, right? My first interview, breakfast interview, when I got to Australia 2 weeks ago, the guy thought it was really funny. He said this to me, he went, so, Steve, you've been to Australia quite a few times now. You must get recognised a lot. What about at night? Take me to Racist Street.
Now, you're copying this a lot. Now, what happened?
But do you, though?
What happened before we... OK, I know we're supposed to do a show, but there's so much stuff to talk about. You apparently had a run-in with Prince Harry.
I was very lucky enough to be asked to do Prince Charles's 60th birthday party last year, a comedy event, and we meet the royal family in the line-up. Prince Charles comes up and he goes, and then walks off. I don't know what he meant. Yeah, exactly. And Prince Harry, God bless his soul, he came up to me trying to be funny, and he went, so, tell me, you don't sound like a black chap. Yeah, yeah. And in my head, I kind of went, how's that supposed to sound, massa? But what I actually said was, oh, thank you.
Myf and Alan will pick a topic. Everybody will be quizzed on that topic. Your choices tonight are string quartets, duets, supergroups, and going solo. Myf, you can pick first tonight.
Going solo.
Fine. Al?
Supergroups.
I reckon we'll start with supergroups. Everyone on your buzzers, let's play Spicks and Specks. Your first question for 1 point. Is the band name of the supergroup Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young in alphabetical order? No, it's not. Correct answer.
Yeah, I was just, yeah.
Wow.
I think we should go back to the stories. The whole question thing's pretty shit out there.
I'll tell you about the time I met Prince Charles, right?
Now, this is more like it.
We did the first ever Prince Charles's Trust. He has these great concerts and he raises lots of money for very good causes. And our saxophone player was dressed as Gary Glitter. Now, you can't dress as Gary Glitter, I know that anymore anyway. Why he was dressed as Gary...
Just because it's Cockney rhyming slang.
Why he was dressed as Gary Glitter, I don't know to this day anyway. But Prince Charles was going along the line, and hello, what do you do? Hello, what do you... And he came to me and went, and hello, who are you, Batman? How you could mistake somebody in a silver with a big... wig.
Also, imagine signing the bat symbol and Gary Glitter turns up.
No, sex pass.
Our second question of the show.
Surely this will be the last.
For 2 points, have a look at this clip of an 80s supergroup remaking a Super 70s song. I need two things. What were they?
They were Robert Palmer and T-Rex.
Oh, very close. OK, here's what I needed. I needed the singer of Power Station. So you got Robert Palmer.
All right, OK.
So I'm going to throw the rest of the question to this side. Name at least one other band the other members of Power Station came from.
Duran Duran.
Yes, correct. 1 point each.
Who were the other ones?
John and Andy Taylor from Duran Duran and Tony Thompson from Chic.
Ah.
3 points live for your final question. Listen to this grab of 80s supergroup, the Travelling Wilburys. Besides George Harrison and Bob Dylan, name 3 other Wilburys. Yes.
Tom Petty.
Yes.
Roy Orbison.
Yes.
Oh, and ELO, the guy from ELO.
Oh, yeah, Jeff Lynne.
Yes, it is. 3 points out of 3. Now, we've chatted to everybody else. Congratulations to you. How's my voice? sound like the teenager.
I still a lot of men when they're speaking to me. It's all right.
Funny, the same thing happens to me.
And Gary Glitter.
What are you trying to say?
We're not trying to say you're a sex pest.
That's for a jury to decide.
Back to you, Jade. Look, Jade, we should congratulate you because you sang at the Formula 1 Grand Prix a few weeks ago in Melbourne, but you sang very, very last minute.
I was actually there performing anyway, and doing a private function there, and at the last minute, all these people came rushing into the gig and said, "Oh, we need to ask you a massive favour," and asked me to do the national anthem at the last minute, and they said it'll be fine. There's about 300 million people watching worldwide, and but you know, you'll be fine. Oh, but there's no music, so you'll just have to do it on your own in the middle of the track. So, but it actually went well. I think.
Who's organising the Grand Prix? The Scouts? Who were you filling in for?
Well, Delta Goodrum actually pulled out, which I was quite surprised because I think she's usually very professional, but I think she's very...
And I think that Delta pulling out of the national anthem proves that she is indeed a terrorist.
No, really, she just had the flu, so I think she was going to be there till the last minute. And
that's what Osama bin Laden said.
Didn't you end up backstage at the Grand Prix?
I ended up with Roger Daltrey, but just because he's a personal friend of mine. Oh, did I drop something there? I know him, but I was hoping that he'd recognise me, and at first he kind of looked across, and I sort of went, "Hi," and he looked and went. And then I went, "Oh, hi, it's Steve Coogan, Roger. Remember, I did a charity show for you." And he went, "Oh, Steve!" And then, of course, everyone was crowding around, and I was laughing and joking, and we were shooting the breeze, talking about rock and roll, and talking about big rock and roll gigs and sort of small to medium-sized comedy gigs. It was good. Good days.
On to going solo. Your first question for 1 point. The title of Gwen Stefani's first solo album is Love Angel... Yes?
Love Angel Music Baby.
Music what? Baby, correct, Myf.
Well done there.